Hello everyone, my name is Abd, and in this video I'm going to present the Turkish architect Can Çinici, which started his firm in 1980 and continues to work until the present. So, a little bit about his background. He was born in 1962 in Ankara, Turkey, and he studied in two universities, one in Turkey called METU, and the other one is in London, which is called Architectural Association. So, as the website that starting from states, he has been invited to several international exhibitions and events, which include Traces of Centuries and Future Steps. And the other one is called Seven Architects, Seven Hills, which was organized by WA Community in 2008. So he won several awards, as you can see in this slide, and the awards are both Turkish or national and international. So yeah, basically for different awards. And about his design approach, again, as the website describes, his design approach can be summarized as responding to market conditions in a rapidly modernizing and urbanizing country with a critical outlook regarding environmental problems and urban context as inseparable dimensions of architectural practice. So, again, his approach is modern, and he's concerned with environmental problems and the urban context. And this quote down below is from Khan himself. He says, "We wanted to change some fixed ideas." And the first project I'm presenting that he designed is the third expansion to Al Haram Mosque in Mecca. And as you know, Muslims from all over the world travel to Mecca. So it's a busy space, and the number of Muslims continued to increase ever since the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, died. So the mosque continued to expand throughout history. And this last expansion, which is in this area, was designed by Jinji and two more firms, which are Arab and one called AVCI. And as you can see in the interior renderings, the space is modern, but it still references some Islamic patterns, which are meant to block the sunlight, since Mecca is a very hot city and sunlight isn't very desired. So you can see that the architect is likes modern design, but he still references some Islamic patterns. Again, this is another fine pattern in the ceiling, and it's meant to allow some sunlight that comes from this skylight to filter through and lighten the space inside without hurting the people inside Al-Haram. This is another mosque that he designed in Turkey, and as you can see in this site plan, it's oriented towards Mecca. And since he loves nature, we will see that he designed the landscape to have some trees and some water plants. So yeah, these are two exterior renderings, and you can see the landscape. The dome is more like a rectilinear pyramid. So it's a modern approach to build a traditional element, which is the dome. On this slide, you can see the water plants, and again, he loves nature. And you can see the stairs are a continuation for the rectilinear dome. And this is the interior view of the dome. And again, it's a traditional element, but which uses a modern material, which is concrete. And this is one-third mosque that he designed in Egypt called Talal Mosque. And it's again surrounded by trees. So as you can see in the exterior rendering, it's a modern block which constitutes of flat surfaces, but he still referenced the Islamic style in the windows to block sunlight. This is an expanded cut that shows the elements. And you can see in the interior program, the mosque is actually a whole institution which has offices, some meeting spaces, etc. So it's not only a mosque. And to conclude, I'm quoting right here a quote from a website. So it says, European modernism is no longer the standard against which all other modernisms are judged. So from the 3 case studies we saw from Shinji, there are many amazing modern buildings around the world that aren't necessarily Western, but which are still worth studying and mentioning in architectural surveys. The Islamic approach we saw to modern architecture is just one non-Western approach, and I'm sure there are many other approaches, examples, and buildings that aren't Western as well. The image to the right is a Parthenon that is flipped, so not all architecture should be necessarily Western. With that, this is the end of the presentation. Thank you.